All right, welcome back everyone to Diddly Squat Gaming. We're here in Island Lake doing hopefully what will be our last upgrade mission. In the last episode, I could have sworn that we had 3 upgrades to get, and there was only 2 on the map showing. But I recently checked the whatever this page is called. Your achievement page, I guess. I don't really know what else to call it. It is now saying upgrades unlocked 20 out of 21. So I think we're good to go. We have 1 upgrade on the map that's in the far corner. So I don't think we need to do any of the radar missions anymore. Even though we didn't technically find a mission, so I don't really know what was going on. Maybe it is still glitched. I know when the game first came out it was glitched where you couldn't get the very last upgrade, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was sitting there reading 19 out of 21 thinking, oh, there's 3 upgrades when there's only 2 because I can't do math in my head. So anyways, what we're gonna do is, first of all, we're gonna have to return this trailer. So the closest location is way over where we got it from. So we're gonna head down to get the final upgrade. So we're going to pass No Country for Old Men, which is important because you get this truck. The only downside is you need repair points to be able to repair it. So we don't have... I guess we have that service trailer. We could drop... You know what? That's what we'll do. Oops. First of all, we're going to take off the parking brake. We're going to go in the order of importance, and getting this trailer back to the trailer store is not overly important. But I definitely want to get that twin steer, so what we're going to do is hang a left here. A horrible left. Like, we were so far off on that left, it was pretty... We would have completely missed the road. In fact, shockingly, we are struggling a little bit. But anyways, we're going to drop the truck off right here, along with its trailer, and then we're going to go pick up that service trailer. Because as far as I can recall, that one is not needed for a mission. So we're going to use it for our own personal mission of rescuing the twin steer, which I believe might be the last truck. Oh look, the trailer's stuck on a log. Let's actually double check that real quick. Now we found the truck already, so that is the last truck. Because I believe we've found and rescued every other truck. So now we actually just have to rescue this truck. So once we get the Chevy kind of more on solid ground, as in right about there, we're gonna go hunt down. Oh, we gotta go up first and then left. But we're gonna go hunt down that service trailer and tow it all the way over to the twin steer. Ooh. That was a pretty bad rut right there. Any of those will do. So there we go, using the winch to turn the truck instead of the steering wheel. Nice little trick. And this trail is bumpy. Alright, so... Oh, I was just about to say, I don't think we've discovered this trailer. But it looks like we didn't, so... Have I not come this way at all? I must not have yet. Alright, well. Lo and behold, we are now here. We are now attached to the trailer, and it is going to follow us. I like the color scheme between the truck and these kind of, I guess, surplus army trailer. Trailers. I'm assuming they're surplus because they're just kind of just hanging out in the middle of, you know, non-military areas. So, but it's a shame that the greens don't match. If you look, it is slightly more olive, I think, on the truck. It's got a little bit more brown and more green into it, so. Alright. This is not giving me any of the winch points I need. Good old manual winch, and that's the way to get things done. Alright, so now that we're out of that swamp. Oh. Apparently we're not even close to being out of that swamp. There we go. And it's gonna be just enough time to get caught up in another swamp. See, now this looked like it would have been a lot worse than that grass, but whatever. It is what it is. That was a violent pothole. Alright, so now that we're going down through these ruts. Oh, I don't have high gear. Oh, I really gotta get some of these trucks back to the garage and upgrade them, because I definitely know for sure the scout vehicle, the Chevy, will have some nice upgrades once we hit level 14. I don't know if this one will. I think I've already gotten the upgrade for the off-road transmission. It's either the off-road one or the SnowRunner. In fact, if anyone knows the difference between the off-road and the SnowRunner transmission, can they, you know, let me know? Because I haven't quite figured that out. Because you get your low gears, you get plus and minus, and you get your high gear, and you go from having 5 gears to 4 gears with both transmissions. So I don't know if certain trucks, the SnowRunner transmission is slightly different, or if the off-road transmission is slightly different, but in the trucks that I've used so far, there doesn't seem to be a difference. So if anyone can let me know, that would be awesome. And then I can let everyone else know if nobody actually happens to know. So, alright, so we've struggled to get here so far. I don't think we're around a tank yet. That's another mission right there, which is going to be simple. Nope, we are not by a fuel tanker. There's one way over here. But that doesn't help us, so let's go ahead, and we don't have any fuel. Let's go detach this trailer. I thought that trailer had fuel in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and see if there's fuel in this pickup. Probably should have stole. There's no gas in this tank. I probably should have stole the gas out of the Chev, or at least the scout trailer. I don't know, is that what you want to call it? The experimental trailer. Because right now we are kind of up a creek without a paddle. Well, you know what we're gonna have to do? we're gonna have to back this truck out, go grab the fuel trailer and haul it over to the twin steer and swing by and fill up the MK38. Alright, well that hill is awfully sloppy. That's the one that we gotta go right. So hopefully this won't be too big of a deal. Do I want to haul this trailer? I don't know. Like, we're in between the two abandoned drilling sites. There's actually 3 on this map. I mean, technically have a trailer store here, so yeah, let's go ahead and 1, refuel, and then 2, they're gonna let me attach. Of course not. There we go. That in the real world would have been a big issue. In this game, not so much. Alright. Should be a road up here going right. That should give us access to get to the MK38 and the service trailer. And honestly, it looks like it's just best to stay in low plus. Keep everything locked up and moving. This is a little on the swampy side. Alright, well here is our... We'll just go up to the next road and then take a right. And we'll almost be there. So we actually need to bring both this truck and the repair truck, because I believe the twin steer is completely broken down. And it's completely out of gas, so it might not be a bad idea to winch these 2 vehicles together and hope that we can easily get it through. Oh, that hurt just a little bit. I don't know how that tree root was still there. And just to make it more fun, it's gonna start downpouring. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to refuel from there, and oh, we might as well fill this up as well. Alright, so we're gonna change truck. We're gonna hook back up to our service trailer. Then we're going to winch the 2 vehicles together and have a parade going down the road. Yay! We're gonna leave the 1 truck on just so I think it will make it easier. It should make it easier for us. What's that over there? Oh, it looks like a little service trailer. Nope, not worth it. Although I'm really close with my points. I think once we repair the Twin Star, we're going to be level 14. Oh no, we're stuck. What are we stuck on? We are stuck on everything. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump across to this truck and get it unstuck. Okay, we are free and clear. We can change trucks. We can attach the winch. Oh, there's a lot more things to select now. There we go. Now we can truck through this mud. So there looks like a location of a old house that was not really slab on grade. It could be a full basement the way it's designed there. Chances are it's probably just a crawl space, seeing on how close it is to the swamp. But clearly the house has been washed away in the major flood that has happened. And all we know is that the rain caused the flood, not that the dam failing did, like it did in real life in Michigan, where there's still 2 lakes that still have not been refilled yet. In fact, last I heard about it, they were going to fix the dam. They just hadn't gotten around to it yet. A lot of legal issues with that too, because the dam, the inspections on the dam basically told the owner that they needed to fix it before it failed, and then they never did fix it. So yeah, a lot of issues there. But anyways. And that happened back in, I think, 2019. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Let's release this. Let's show task. Let's accept it. Why not? Let's start tracking it. Hey, look at that. We're tracking it now. So, we can close this. We can go in and we can repair the twin steer. So we've got the gas tank. That's probably the most important thing to fix right now. Just because if you put your gas in first, always repair is what I'm trying to say. Always repair first, because if you put gas in a gas tank that's red, it will leak gas. So we can throw some in on the engine, we can throw some on the suspension, and we can finish the gearbox. And look at that, we still got room to fix our truck, which, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and do that? Look at that, our truck's brand new. Yay! Science. Not really science. Let's... Whoa. Why did it attach? Alright. Alright, anyways. Let's switch to the international, and we can now get this filled up. Let's go ahead and refuel the twin steer from the trailer. What do you mean no fuel? Fuel. Oh, I was reading that wrong. I always read this wrong and I don't know why. So, for some reason, source is that. There we go. Boom. And we did not upgrade. Or not upgrade. We did not level up. That's a shame. How far away are we from leveling up? We are super duper close. 110. That is not much at all. So what I'm going to do is I really want to take the twin steer and go back to the garage because this thing has a lot of upgrades. Speaking of upgrades, what am I doing? Let's jump back into the MK. You know what? Let's just detach the trailer there. We're gonna deal with that later. And hopefully we won't regret this. We've got to make it to there. Oh. That's weird. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, that's a first. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Yes. Okay. I was a little worried about that. I knew it was a ridge. I was just a little worried that it was going to be a little too soggy. But let's just go straight for it. Boom. Hey, and it's an engine, and it's for the Chevy. Sweet, we actually got a upgrade for the Chevy, so awesome. So that is all the upgrades in Michigan. That is complete, done, and something else. Alright, so we're gonna back this bad boy out. We're going to take a look at the twin steer. Fortunately, we're gonna have to yeah, I didn't think it was gonna let me pick it. We're gonna have to recover this bad boy. Look at how long this thing is. Whew. It's pretty beat up too, so let's not too bad of a horn. So it seems to be rear wheel drive. Yes. It is rear wheel drive. And it's long as few trucks. I mean, it's almost a truck and a trailer in and of itself. So let's go ahead and recover it all the way back to Smithville Dam. It's quite a ways. It looks a little bit better, but let's go into the customization, and we don't have an engine for it. Okay, well that's a good start. We do have an off-road transmission, so let's throw that in. Race suspension. Is it Alaska? So that's not great. We still have 55-inch tires. And we do have off-road, we do have mud. What we don't have are 63-inch tires. Those would be impressive. And those are locked. Ooh, we still got quite a ways before we get those unlocked. It's weird that this is 14 though. So I would suggest, or I would think, that these are actually better than this tire, that tire, and that tire. Just from the fact that they have to be level 15. And honestly, for mud tires, they look chunky, which is what you want. So we're going to slap these guys on. We also have chain tires, right? I don't know if they're unlocked yet. They're not unlocked. but yeah, it looks like they will be once we hit 14. Let's look at the winch. Extended heavy, sure. It's only $15,000, why not? Engageable differential, good. Spare wheel, probably not worth it yet. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to go with those. And rear wheel drive. Now, I could have sworn, I'm pretty sure you can get this all-wheel drive. I just don't know where it is. In fact, it says it's capable. It just doesn't say where, which is kind of weird. I might have to Google that, because normally it tells you where you can get all-wheel drive from. Let's see here. Pretty much the basics there. Light bars. Yeah, why not? The bumper. We got a bumper. That's the heavy duty. That's what comes on it. I kind of prefer this one. The horns. Yeah, we'll leave them. Western Star horns. The exhaust. Oh, I kind of like, you know what? I like the heat shield. It's the classic, like, overdrive pickup truck, semi-truck exhaust. I do have to say, the muzzled, just straight up black barrel, super tall. There's something to say about that too. That's almost more intimidating than that. It's almost like the difference between a Labrador and a German Shepherd. Or, oh, what's that one? Not a boxer. The skinny dog. That's usually a guard dog in movies. Oh, I cannot think of its name right now. Not a Rottweiler. Not a... Yeah, Doberman Pinscher. That's what it's called. Anyways, getting on with the game. And then stock is meh. So let's go ahead and slap those on. Rims, I really don't care. Like, none of the rims are like, oh, those are amazing, I gotta have those. So yeah. Color-wise, I kind of like the color that it has. These are all just basic colors, nothing too special, all the same. The red's not bad. The white, the blue, the red and white, that's kind of old school. I don't know. I'm happy with that color there. And then interiors, I don't ever change the interiors at all. What am I switching? Oh, I didn't realize there was different slots. I don't know, just for fun. Alright, just to say that I did some. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure where the all-wheel drive is, so unfortunately that means that this truck is a little useless. I mean, it's got 96 gallons of fuel. That's pretty good. And then now with the full setup with lights, it's pretty bright for lights, but let's just take it over. Let's take it over to the mud and see how it does. We do have low plus. It's also kind of hard to drive. It's very long, so you gotta really pay attention to where you're driving. There's no frame add-ons with this truck, is there? I just remembered that. I did not see any. So with this truck literally just getting pushed from back here, I suppose that's the only good thing, or one of the good things. But right there tells you where we're going to have the issues with this truck. So I think it is necessary. It is 100% necessary to have the raised suspension and all-wheel drive, because we are literally just high-centered on its belly, and we've had it out for all but 2 minutes. So let's recover it, and let's retain it. Go to the truck store. Should we sell it? I mean, when you look at it, it is the size of the Pacific P16. But it feels like it's bigger. So let's go ahead and sell that. Let's actually deploy this. I don't know, do we have... Wow, we really only have... We don't have much... We don't have much options when it comes to this truck, so... Although we do have the bigger engine, we could sell this. It's a good chunk of money right there. Alright, so now we have $285,000. We're still stuck at level 13, so we need to get back into Island Lake. We need to just go ahead and jump into one of the trucks and find a mission to do. And I think I know exactly what mission I want to do. In fact, we're going to jump into this truck. There is a nice little legacy back here. Kind of weasel our way around. We are also going to top off real quick, just because that makes sense. There we go, full tank of gas. I think we have to drag this truck quite a ways, so I want to make sure that we have enough gas to do so, because the pickup truck is empty. And it is a ways over here. This truck really does love to slop through the mud. It probably helps if you let off the throttle a little bit and not just keep it floored. But I have a tendency of doing that. It's a downfall of mine, I guess. I really should work on it. It's definitely a flaw I need to work on. Anyways. Alright, so we're gonna actually start with this one. Now the beautiful thing about this is I don't even think we have to go into the mud. Nope. And we are just gonna yank this truck right out of the mud. It's not even gonna notice. This truck's not even gonna notice that there's a truck on the other end of it. Alright, so let's try to grab this from the front, because it always is easier to pull a vehicle from the front. whip it around. Alright, we are going way over here. So, I think, well, the easiest thing to do is basically just come back the way we came. Yep. Just wanted to make sure I was pointing the right direction. Still got the truck behind us. This truck has never gone through the mud so fast. Ah! Me not paying attention to where I'm going. Just slammed right into the back of a... or right into a tree. Blah. Look at me working on my not being floored all the time. Okay, the good news is that damage doesn't really matter. I thought it did at one point, or in certain missions maybe it does. But I don't think it does. Alright, so we've rounded the corner. We're now heading towards the tunnel. Hopefully at breakneck speed. Until we crash into a mud pit. Passing a watchtower. And this may be only the second time I've been down on this road. Haven't really done too much on this map, but we're slowly getting our way through it. We got all the upgrades, we got all of the watchtowers, and now we just really got to finish the drilling. And I think we might be able to go to Alaska after this. We still got a lot of work to do here, don't get me wrong. The drilling missions are not very easy, and they usually consist of you traveling across multi-maps, so that should be interesting. Alright, so we're almost there. I'm really hoping that this allows us to get to 14. I just really want to get to level 14. That's kind of an important milestone. I probably could have looked and saw how much experience this gives, but I didn't, so we just gotta get the truck in the box. And done, and we've been promoted. Oh, how nice is that? So, with that said, I think I might end this episode. It's a little early. This is kind of a shorter episode. We've got the fallen antennas still, which I don't even think I've activated. The huntsman's, which there's the truck there, and then we gotta drag it so we can zip right up. That should be a fairly easy mission. And then we have the corporate expansion, which is another bridge. So we need 2 more wooden planks. we also need to look at what's going on in these categories to see if anything... Yeah, we need to get the broken lumber mill up and running. So that would give us the lumber we would have needed, technically. But we did that long, hard mission, which was a pretty good fight. It was pretty intense. I enjoyed it. And yeah, so anyways, we will look at all these later. But I hope you enjoyed this rather short episode. It's actually not that bad. We're only about 10 minutes early, so it's not horrible. It's not like it's 20 minutes long, half the time that we normally do. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the episode. Please hit the like and subscribe button and all that other YouTube stuff. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.